Good evening. We are going to start inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix by elementary column transformation. This will take more space than a 2 by 2 matrix, so I'll be using the full size of the board for this purpose. But again, before I start anything, I prefer to discuss the theory little bit. So I'm going to explain, I'm going to tell you the steps can be used for finding inverse by elementary column transformation. These are the steps allowed. In total 6 steps are there, but for column transformation these 3 are allowed. Ith and jth row can be interchanged. Ith column and jth column can be interchanged. A particular column can be multiplied by a scalar. Elements of one column can be multiplied by a scalar. Mentally you have to perform that. Then add two elements of another column. This is allowed in elementary column transformation. And here, in case of row, we express a matrix in this form. Then we gradually realize the matrix B here by applying elementary row transformation simultaneously on these two. Then we say that this matrix what we get finally is the inverse of this. Likewise, in elementary column transformation, we express the matrix given square matrix. Obviously inversion of rectangular matrix is not possible, so for the square matrix A we express it in the form A equal to A into I. Then we apply these steps on this matrix as well as on this matrix. Whatever operations we apply here, that we have to apply there also, and step by step we get I equal to A into B, then B is referred to be the inverse of the matrix A. In our present problem, we have a matrix given in this form, that A equal to 2 minus 3 3 2 2 3 3 minus 2 2. We are going to find inverse of this matrix by elementary column transformations. I think you all are familiar with this, so I can erase it. The very first step to write the matrix in this form, we write the inverse of this we are going to find. So you write let this matrix 2 minus 3 3 2 2 3 3 minus 2 2 is equal to E into I. I means this time it's Mrinal matrix of order 3, so there it will be 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. So again we have to follow some steps by those column transformation what I wrote there to convert this one into a matrix, unit matrix, and the steps you follow here will be using for this. So let's start. Basically, personally, I prefer to make this one always. Then we make the elements below it 0 0 form. Then the process goes faster. But here I find bit difficulty here that when I divide by 2, then a fraction we are inviting in the beginning, that will not do. So I will be subtracting this from this, then I will exchange. You can do 2 steps together. as we are going to do it in column, so we will be adding this to this and then you will be subtracting this from this. So we write 2, 2, 3. Okay, keep this one unchanged. Minus 3, 2, minus 2. Subtract this from this. It will be 1, 1, minus 1. We wanted to get 1 here, but I got 1 here. Then what will be next step? We will exchange between these two columns. And when you subtract this from this, it will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1. Okay. So the operation I will be writing here, this is going to be C3 dashed equal to C3 minus C1. C1 I have subtracted this from this. So here I got like this, and here when you subtract it you get this. Next step I will be interchanging between these two. So there will be 1, 1, minus 1. This is unchanged. 2, 2, 3 equal to A into minus 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. This we can write symbolically that interchanging C1 and C3 because we are doing column operation. Now it's my aim to get all these zeros here, then 0 here, 0 here like this. As it is column operation, first step I like to get 0 here and 0 here. How to? Multiply this by 3, add here, it will be 0. This by 2, subtract from here, this will be 0. You must go for these steps always because next steps become very simplified for calculation. In case of row operation, you must have seen most of the cases we make this one 1, then we subtract it from this or multiply by constant subtract here to get 1, 0, 0. For column you try to get 0 here and 0 here always. How to? You multiply this by 3 and add. So it will be 1, 1, minus 1. This by 3 and add here, it will be 0. This by 3 and add here, it will be 5. This by 3 and add here, it will be minus 5. And this by 2 and subtract. Did you understand? Better write the operation first here, that C2 dash equal to C2 plus 3C1, C3 dash equal to C3 minus 2C1. Okay. So this is changed to, I have to change there also. Then we will check once whether we did correctly all these steps or not. And you need to do it with slow rate. Then it works nicely. Otherwise, any step if you do a mistake, the answer will be wrong. So let us follow this, at least for this matrix first. This you multiply by 3 and add here minus 1, 0, 1, minus 3, 1, 3. Multiply this by 2 and subtract from here 3, 0, minus 2. So you must take these steps. Take time, but don't do any mistake. Then it take longer time to finish it. So what you did there, multiplied this by 3, added here 0, 5, minus 5. Multiply this by 2 and subtracted from here 0, 0, this by 2 and subtracted from here 3 minus minus 2, so it will be plus 5. See, there is a mistake. If you don't check, this kind of mistake will be there and you will get wrong. Understood? Because I have multiplied this by 3 and subtract this by 2 and subtracted from here 0 0, and this will be 3 minus minus 2, that is 5. Check once more here. Multiply this by 3 and add with this. Multiply this by 2 and subtract. So 0 minus 2 is minus 2 here. Okay? Till this step is okay. Now we carry this step forward. I need this step, so I am not going to erase it. My aim was to get 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. Most of the students do a mistake here. They start subtracting this row from this row. Column operation they forget. This is dangerous. This tendency is dangerous. Once you are using simultaneously row and column operation in a matrix, then it will never turn out from you. You will do the mistake, and this I will tell you not allowed. You will remember this way, it is not allowed. So either you use row transformation or column transformation, not both together. So how to get 1 0 0 0 here? I have to get 0 1 0 0 0 1. All this I have to get. I can try first by making this one 0 0 1. I have to divide this by 5. So I am writing the operation here first, that C3 dash equal to C3 into 1 by 5. This implies 1 1 minus 1, and at the same time you can do this also, divide this also by 5, because I want to get 0 1 0. If we make it 1 in the same step, we will do it. So we will be writing one more operation here, that C2 dash also C2 into 1 by 5. So there it will be 0 1 minus 1 0 0 1 equal to A into, you have divided this by 5, this also by 5. This is changed to minus 1 0 1 minus 3 by 5 1 by 5 3 by 5 3 by 5 0 minus 2 by 5. Alright, divided this column by 5, this column also by 5. Now I have to get 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, that I haven't got. So how to start? First step I do, I subtract this from this. Very nicely I am getting 0 0 here. So do that. And okay, do that only first. C1 dash equal to C1 minus C2. Do it. So if we subtract, it will be 1 0 0 0 1 minus 1 0 0 1 A into, you are subtracting this from this. So there it will be minus 1 plus 3 by 5, that is 2 by 5 minus 1 by 5 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5 3 by 5 minus 2 by 5. We are just one more step behind the final step. Why? I haven't got 0 here. I need to get a 0 here, then it is done. How to get 0 here? You all can think. Just add this to this. So this implies that 1 0 0, adding this to this 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is a into adding elements of this to this 2 by 5 minus 1 by 5 2 by 5 0 1 by 5 3 by 5 0 minus 2 by 5. So what I did there, I am writing finally C2 dash is equal to C2 plus C3. So what have you got there? You got I equal to A into B. This B is referred as inverse. So A inverse equal to inverse of this is equal to, this is our answer, 2 by 5 0 3 by 5 minus 1 by 5 1 by 5 0 2 by 5 1 by 5 minus 2 by 5. This is the inverse of this matrix. In your board paper, this will be a 4 to 6 mark question, and you need to pay proper attention to solve this kind of sums, because mistake at one step will lead to a wrong result. So when you are applying all these column operations here, be careful in applying those operations. At the same time, you check at every step, and that also you have to do very fast, because for one question you cannot take long time. So I think all of you will practice from your textbook. That fourth exercise, miscellaneous sums, are given there. You start solving from there, and you have enough time to learn all these things. Any problem arise at any step, right now there is no other communication possible, and classroom interaction also not possible. So you all can write it to my mail ID. I'll definitely respond. I'll tell you where is your mistake. Okay? But the steps I have used here, some solved examples are given in the textbook. I hope all of you can start, and best of luck for all these sums from your textbook. Okay? See you again. Goodbye.